Alright, we're going to knock out another box. GT500 Gone in 60 Seconds build from Fanhome. This will be number 16. If you're seeing this on release day, if it goes according to plan, you'll see it on a Friday. And I'll be off eating some wood-fire pizza while you're watching this. Or actually, I'll be driving. Anyway, I've had some opportunity to contemplate life and all the decisions I've made in life, and that's not a good trip. You don't want to go down that road. Let's stay on target here. Number 59, 60, 61, and 62. Looks like we got all our parts, all our packages. So far with this build, I haven't had any real issues with missing kit packs and stuff like that, like I have with the Enterprise D build. So hopefully that continues. Hopefully I didn't jinx it. We're going to be slapping on a panel piece here. This is where we're at. Got our seats in. I'm going to set this over here for now. Number 59. I'll tell you what. Oh, this is a fold-out package. Let's slice it open with the Wahoo Killer. Like cat through butter. Oh, did me wrong there. Did me wrong. Didn't cut it all the way. What is this? We got a decal. Some sort. Okay. Oh, still surfing the internet, looking at Mustangs. Ideally, I like the GT500. Probably it won't be a new generation because I can't afford that, but it'd be cool to get like a 2011-ish. But usually what I'm seeing out there online is 07s and 08s, and they're high mileage and they want like a fortune for them, so that's not going to work out. I'd be better off getting like just a GT for that price, save a lot of money. And when I say price-wise, prices I'm seeing are like freaking 40 grand, give or take, for a fairly high mileage, I don't know, GT500, like an 07, 08. It's crazy. And you look at the pictures, and you can, when you see flaws, glaring flaws, or some weird modifications in pictures, it looks even worse in person. But nothing I need to slow down, make sure I make right decisions. It's middle of winter anyway. Not like I'd be able to drive it up here, so GT500 would be nice. I'd say a GT with the 5.0 I would like as well, but I want to get the was it the S550, I think is what they're calling it, like the 2015 to 2023 GT5.0 would be nice. Okay, what am I doing here? So I was installing there as I was looking at these ridiculous pictures to the side here, trying to figure out what the heck I'm supposed to be doing, because there's no words. I have no words in this book. I think we're taking this piece, which is they're calling it a courtesy light. Get this open. It's going in this panel piece, and it does have a flat side. To line it up, it goes like that. And we're going to use a PSO5 from the back side to screw it in. Someone needs to go check in on E-Bomi, or as I like to call him, Brew Bomi. because I watch his brew channel. That's for mature audiences only. But I haven't seen anything come out. He was doing them daily, but maybe he's just out of money. Sounds like my boy's upstairs coughing. Hope he's not getting sick. He's up there doing homework. There's some type of weird, I saw in the news, there's some type of weird flu-like thing going around, but when you go in and get tested, you don't test positive for anything. So maybe a new strain, the latest strain of whatever. Okay, this little piece is a latch, like a release for if you had back seats. I swear these things didn't have, they had back seat deletes, but we're gonna put it in there. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. I never actually owned a 67 GT500, so I could not tell you. I just drop that screw onto the ground, grab our next one. We're gonna secure this from the back side as well. Like that. And I better get, what is this pack? Oh, it's another pack of PSO5s. So they gave us 2 little packets, PSO5s. So this is gonna go, bring this assembly back over. This panel's going in here. Just flip it up on its side, or actually upside down for now. It's gonna slot on top of here. Something like that. Okay. It's a little, that'll tuck into place once I screw it in. So let me get some of these PSO5 screws, and I just dropped another one on the ground. Oh, I see it. I'm gonna grab it. Now, this old seat I got is creaky, annoyingly so. I don't know. I got the Mustang fever. If I'm smart, I would just stick back cash until I could afford a GT500, or third option, GT350. Those are also overpriced. Man, I passed on because I would have had to finance. I'm trying to avoid like financing. I might have to finance some, but I'm trying to avoid having like payments on something that's not necessary. Try to stay in that debt-free mafia, you know what I mean? So I got my house payment, but that's it right now. So if I'm smart, I won't screw that up. But I also kind of intentionally bought this house. I'm not gonna get into how much it cost, but way more than I wanted to pay. But also because of the town I live in is just overpriced on everything. But so I kind of made a trade-off compared to what I really wanted. One of those budget busters. So I left enough in the budget because I was thinking I'm gonna need a newer vehicle in the near future. I'm gonna keep my Jeep on the side for sure, but I bought my Jeep used, so its mileage is running up. My 03 F-150, getting a little leery of it, but so far I've been able to do repairs and keep it going. But I had it since I bought it new. I think I've said that like a bunch of times previously, but bought it in 03 brand new and paid it off and have driven it ever since. So I've got my money's worth out of my F-150. I wish I had a better Ford dealer. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Is that all the screws for that? And we're done with that pack. Okay. So this is what we just did. We just put this panel in. I think, why is this? What is this for? I'm gonna have to keep these on the side. These look like freaking some type of reflective pieces. I don't know if that was just a mistake that they put these in here, because these look like something that would go, I'm going to keep these, but it looks like something that would go on a side mirror. I think this car had, I guess it did have two. So I'm going to keep that to the side. I'm going to put that in my little spare parts bin. It's not listed on here. Actually, I mean, come on. I already built these doors and I already have those. I'm going to keep them on the side. I don't know what the heck's going on. Put them in there. Random stuff in my package, I guess. Anyway, let's get caught back up for more fun. More fun. $56. Okay, I just did 59. Okay, 60. Pack 60. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is a Mustang would be not a need, but a want. I'm going to get one. That's just the way it is. I wish I had a better Ford dealer here. They burned me on that Bronco deal. I've tried my best not to, you know, talk bad about them, because really it came down to the salespeople being lazy, and I don't know, the whole Bronco deal kind of burned me, because I was one of the original reservation holders before they were building them, and they bumped me to the next year, and I was supposed to have some deal where I would get the same Bronco just the next model year at the original MSRP price. So every year they raise their MSRP. I'm supposed to have MSRP protection or something like that. Well, then they bumped me again, and it was real weird when they did it again, because like I think they refunded my 100, had to repay the 100 deposit. I can't remember now. And then they got rid of the color I originally reserved. It was like a red. I can't remember the shade of red. I think it was like, I don't know what red it was, like a darker red. But and I wound up going with green, because someone told me oh, I really like the green, so I picked the green. Stupid. I should have went with the other red that they came out with. And but I don't know if that's what changed up. Something happened, and then when my Bronco all of a sudden came in at the very end of the year in 22, of course I wasn't really in a good place financially anyway, but I was going to try to make it work. Well, then, like, the pricing, they wouldn't give me the pricing on it for like freaking 2 days. I had to get on that lazy ass salesman, like, what's the freaking price? And they lowball me on my trade-in. I said I want to rant about it, but I guess you're going to hear a little rant, as again I'm stalling, trying to look over here on the side at this. So they would lowball me on my trade-in, trying to get my out-the-door price, trying to figure out what my financing was, because I hadn't got my interest rate back, and the numbers didn't match. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, it's more than what it originally was going to be. And then then I got a text message from, all right, this piece right here goes in here. I got a text message from like one of their sales managers or something, and it wasn't the normal guy that I'd bought multiple cars from, but the salesman I was working with. I'm trying to leave their names out, because you never know when you will repair a relationship with a dealership. But because I really missed going to that Ford dealership. But do some PSO5 screws on the back here. Anyway, some other salesman I had bought, because what was it saying? Oh, a different sales manager or something texted me. I was like, in all caps, so he's yelling at me like, you don't tell me I don't understand, and the numbers are right, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, I'm not even responding to that. You're not gonna yell at me and text message telling me I'm wrong. Not to mention, they had no communication with me during the whole process, you know. Till all of a sudden one day, and I was looking online, so kind of idea was being built, but I didn't know it already shipped. And all of a sudden one day it was like, surprise, it's here, give us your money. Like, oh heck no. Now I have to wait in freaking 3 years. That's not how this is going down. So anyway, I told them to get bent, and I kept blocking them. They kept using different numbers, and then my original salesman, who really was a nice guy, and he'd moved up to a sales manager position. I guess he figured out they had messed up the whole deal and dropped the ball. He tried calling me, and I just didn't answer it. I'm like, too mad. Let that one go. So then I went back to the Jeep, because I always liked Jeeps, so I found a Jeep later, used. So that's my sob-ass story. I don't even know why I was telling you that. This piece is gonna go... How's this going? Oh, okay. So we gotta feed it like that. How's this thing going on here? Like that. There we go, like that. I was totally off camera. Basically, got a couple of places here for kind of sets in place, and we're going to use PSO5 screws to hold it on. And then looks like a PS14 micro screw. So anyway, I think I was telling you that story to tell you I can't just go window shop new Ford Mustangs, because my local dealership I don't really care for currently. And from what I can tell, those same people are there. I was kind of hoping that salesman would go somewhere else that I was working with. Of course, I could always go in and be like, I'm not working with him. Give me someone else. You know what I mean? Which may come down to that, but actually, the 24s and 25s are way overpriced, and I don't really care for the screens. It's like, looks like two iPad screens. They just kind of slapped on front of a dash, and they changed the dash all up. So the newer Mustangs, when they start doing the retro theme back, they have like this eyebrow look. I like that. And the 24, 25 has this weird flat looking sunken dash, and it's like iPad screen that just looks like an afterthought. I guess that's the way of the future, but I'm not down with it. I don't mind the way the outside looks, but so I'm gonna go for ideally a 2015 to 2023. If I can ever find a good deal. Used to be able to find GTs fairly reasonable. Now you can't. Used ones. Alright, PS14 screw. What the heck? Okay. Where's the PS14s? PS14. It's a tiny screw. I hate that. You know, switch screw sizes. It's gonna go right in here. Just for pleasure. Snug it down, John Solar. Who else is out there? Old Army vet, are you out there? Are you out there? Watched the Mario Mosen video yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Might have been today. He got him a Anderson AR-15 lower. That thing is all like on a card and blister packed. I'm like, what the heck? I think he got it for like 29 bucks or something crazy. He lived in California, so he had to wait like, 2 months to go pick it up. As they do a DNA check on him, run him through the system. All right, next up we got this piece. When did I open this? I feel like I did something weird earlier. Did you guys notice me doing something weird opening this up early? Is that what I did? Because this is supposed to be pack 60. And I did. So when the heck did I... No, it's supposed to be pack 61. What has happened? This, you know, I've been sitting here babbling. So I got this. I guess at some point... Alright, it's supposed to be 61. I don't know, I'll have to roll back the footage and see when the heck I opened this up. But I guess this is it. Okay. I'll lose my dang mind here. This piece is gonna go... God, when the heck did I open this up? This is supposed to be the next pack. This piece is gonna go... What a disaster of a video. But it is what it is at this point. Buckle up. If you're here for the nonsense ride, I can give it to you. It's got two nubbies there. So this is the divider, the trunk divider. So those nubbies, let me make sure I'm putting this in right. Yeah. So these nubbies are gonna go, they're gonna pop in here. And I think once they're in, they're in. Here we go. Try it this way. Oh, what the heck? What is going on with this? I don't want to break that. Ah, what in the world? Let's see if I can squeeze it together a little bit. Come on. There we go. What the heck, man? What kind of design is that? It's ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, well, that's a one-shot deal right there. Let's secure the back side with some PSO5s. Got another package of PSO5s here. Anyway, someone go check on Ebomi. Make sure he's still with us. Haven't seen any hearts, any vids from yesterday. He did send me a message today, so unless someone has his phone, which could be possible. He may be being held hostage somewhere. Number 3 is in. That is done. Okay, that's complete. That was so weird. Okay, so that is done. Now we got one more, number 62, and this one has some microscopic screws. We're just putting this piano hinge on, and it looks like this is going to be held for maybe the next pack or the next shipment, which is always the best. They got to leave you with an extra part laying around, you know. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a proper build. Ooh, I got my, this has like that, like a nice felt material on it, which is now dirty. Got these microscopic screws. This is going to be terrible. Let me carefully spill these out. Gosh, these are just insanely small. So, let's see if I can change my bit out to the smallest freaking thing possible. PH00. Get this piano hinge out. What a nightmare this is going to be. Open this hinge plate up. And how is this going on? Let me check the book. Consult the instruction booklet. Okay, I got it oriented like this. And so it looks like the hinge is going to be like this, to where it will fold up. That's what it looks like to me. No words to explain anything. Bring you down. Bring you down for this one. Goodness. 26 minutes of your life so far you will never ever get back. R.I.P. Mr. Holster. Let's do the center one. We're going to do the center one first. One of these holes is offset. I think that's how it's going to be, like this. So the offset one's going to be kind of to your right. There is a little nub that sticks up there, so that's an alignment nub, and make sure you put that alignment nub in on both sides in place. Make sure you load up your screwdriver with the microscopic screw first. Put this piano hinge right there. My screw fell off. Come on. Gotta get the screw back on the screwdriver. Okay, this sucks. This sucks. This is so tedious and frustrating. Could just tape this thing in place to hold it, but we're going to fiddle around with it a little more. And we're going to get this screw in this time. Maybe. Cotton pick. Oh my goodness. My hands are too big. Can I tweezer a screw in place? Oh, that almost worked. John Solar, did you see that? Oh, mother effer. Load the screwdriver back up. This is just insane. Put my finger there to hold the screw. Now I gotta one-hand this. I gotta one-hand this piece over here. Maybe I can do it like this. What's going on? Really questioning my life decisions right now. This is so awkward. starting. Hell no, it's not starting. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get this screw back on again. Ah, come on. Oh, my piano hinge closed up on me. Give me a break here. I think Jolson's over there with like a voodoo doll jinxing me. He's out there driving the highways with the voodoo doll, like jinxing me on my build. I know it. I can feel it. That's wrong. That's right. Alright. So I'm blocking your voodoo hex, Jolson. And we are going all the way into this hole. Look at that. Ha! Yeah! Your dark magic ain't working on me. Nice try, though. You did delay it. You did add time to this video. I'll load up another screw. That one was on me. I got shaky with my left hand. That one was on Fanhome for these microscopic screws. Look at this. Just like that. Just like that. How about that? That one's in. One more. Have I lost all the tiny screws? I should have one more of these little tiny screws. There's one way up here. Okay. And then we're going to be done. Unfortunately, this piano hinge means I'm going to have to attach it somewhere else on the car using these tiny ass screws in a future kit. Alright, make sure all these are snugged. 1, 2, and 3. Snug down. I can only hope this is correct. Alright, that's done. That is done. This box is done. 33 minutes. There's the car jumping. Here's the girls. Lisa, 2000 Volvo Turbo Wagon R. Turbo Wagon. Hot wagons are cool. So I like Lisa. Alma, 64 Bentley Continental. Wouldn't be my first pick. Not a Bentley guy. There's Alma. A little info on the 84 Mustang SVO. Just talking about Mustangs, what I can afford. I tell you what, this thing had a 4-cylinder turbo. This is back in the anemic days, and they're still running some real low numbers. But this one here looks like 175 horsepower out of it, 210 pounds of torque, 0 to 60 in 7.7. That's better than I thought it'd be. Of course, these cars were lightweight. Well, here's the specs here. Top speed 128. Quarter mile was 15.8. You know, it's better than I thought it'd be for 175 horsepower. Nowadays, you get the EcoBoost with the 4-cylinder turbo, and that thing has like 300, just over 300. I don't know what the V6 has in it. I think they still sell a V6 in it. then you can get the 5.0, depending on your year model. The GT350 has a, what does it have in it? I think it's a 5.2. Naturally aspirated. And the GT500s, I believe, are supercharged. At least the current generation. This is what we did. Okay, well, this one is in the books. Let's get the thumbnail, and whoops, I'll go get it uploading. This thumbnail is kind of not great. All these thumbnails starting to look the same because I'm not really making a lot of progress, but maybe get something. We'll get it like this. We'll just do it like this. It don't matter. No one's watching. Boom.
Rather recent, and one of the hottest record hop hits of them all.